generic.
Oh, they were
beans.
just plain beans?
They were just no. They were what's it called?
It was actually
baked beans,
Okay.
but they were generic.
The look on his face was like, what?
That's like, it makes it almost
sacrilege.
You put a little bit of Worcestershire in there too, and it makes it almost like brown sugar. It makes it almost like Bush's baked beans. You know what I mean? It gives a little. I love Bush's baked beans. That's the best.
Roll that sweet bean footage.
Oh, come on, Duke. Let's tell him.
And I recognize that they probably worked, and I'm like, nah, I got nothing. I don't know who you are.
Well, they got to be there at least 2 weeks before you even realize that they're working there.
There's that one young lady that she had been working there, a month? And I was like, hey, new girl, I've been here a month. Like, bullshit, you've been here a month. I haven't seen you before. Because, she was working the days I was off.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was nothing that would make me want to, remember that person.
She quit.
See?
She doesn't work there anymore.
See? See, she quit and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she quit like a month ago. Hey there, Midnighters and Moonlighters. Welcome to Nightwatch. This is your closer-in-chief, and I'm here with Big Smoke.
Aloha.
Jolly Green.
Hello.
We are just chilling now. We're winding down for the evening.
Yep.
We're enjoying that post-holiday glow. I don't know if you start that already.
I know. I've been doing it for a couple minutes now.
So, Jolly, how was your Christmas? What did you end up getting up to?
I went to my grandma's, went to my mom's, had plenty of ham, and Aunt Pam made some wicked potato salad and macaroni salad, like my great-grandma used to make. They've been trying to recreate some of her recipes, and I guess this macaroni potato salad has come as close as it has to that. But they made some wicked food.
Yeah, I ended up going over to my parents' house, and we had, the usual ham, scalloped potatoes, green bean casserole.
Grandma didn't have scalloped potatoes, but Mom did. Love scalloped potatoes. Green bean Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, scalloped potatoes or au gratin potatoes?
Scallop.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I think one's more of a buttery sauce, and the other one's more of like a cheesy sauce.
Which would be the scalloped potatoes is more cheesy, correct? That's the one I'm going for. Whatever one's more cheesy, I prefer.
Main difference between au gratin and scalloped potatoes is cheese. Au gratin always includes grated cheese and often breadcrumbs layered in and on top for a browned crust, while traditional scalloped potatoes are made with just milk or cream and don't use cheese, relying on a creamy sauce.
What? Maybe I had au gratin because they were cheesy. Green bean casserole, is that more of a Thanksgiving thing, or?
I mean, technically you make it whenever you want.
Yeah, true. I love green bean casserole.
We do it for both, so Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay, that's what I thought, but we didn't have green bean casserole this time, and I thought it was kind of strange.
Yeah.
I live alone. I don't have au gratin.
I live alone. Nobody
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
beside me, but God.
There was not a Kentucky Fried Chicken nearby, which is weird in St. Louis, where there's nothing but tons of chocolate people. There was no Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, you were up in St. Louis. I felt bad. I was about to be like, oh, you could have come up to my mama's.
He has so many offers of places where you can go for Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah, I got tons of offers.
Mama Jenny would definitely welcome you in.
Anywhere but Red's place, huh?
Look,
it's always welcome, but...
No. The generosity, I accept all gifts. So
Just not that gift.
No, I accept that gift too.
Mm-hmm.
I accept all gifts. I'm not. Look, I don't cook. This is the extent of my cooking repertoire: eggs, bacon, ham, and not even in that order. I don't cook that.
When
much.
I was young, I used to cook pretty well, and when I was a teenager, I'd cook all right. It went downhill. Now it is absolutely abysmal. I had 2 baked potatoes and I cracked a can of beans on top of it. That was my dinner last night.
I mean, that's not bad. It's like halfway to a chili.
Yeah, I love a baked potato. You know what I mean? And then the beans, I put a little bit of mustard, a little bit of barbecue in it, a little salt, pepper, and then mixed them together because they were just generic.
Oh, they were
beans.
just plain beans?
They were just no. They were what's it called?
It was actually
baked beans,
Okay.
but they were generic.
The look on his face was like, what?
That's like, it it makes it almost
sacrilege.
You put a little bit of Worcestershire in there too, and it makes it almost like brown sugar. It makes it almost like Bush's baked beans. You know what I mean? It gives a little. I love Bush's baked beans. That's the best.
Roll that sweet bean footage.
Oh, come on, Duke. Let's tell them.
But no, lately, well, I'd say past couple of years, because growing up it was a lot of very simple dishes, you know, a lot of those poverty specials where it's like spaghetti or chili or whatever, something you can make it once and then it lasts for a good couple of days, you know, eating the leftovers for a while. But lately, like I said, over the past couple of years, I started not only cooking for myself, but then when I was doing seasonal work, I was out in Colorado, I was roomed up with a couple of like actual experienced and trained chefs, and they taught me a couple of tricks, and then just getting the experience of working in more kitchens and stuff, and learning not just recipes but like flavor profiles of things. You know, I started learning what combines well, what makes a good dish, what accentuates a dish. And funnily enough, my dad and my brother started doing the same things. They started experiencing foods from other places, working out in the gas and oil field. They started, you know, running into people who were bringing in their home dishes and stuff from you know, a lot of down south recipes and stuff. But so now we all cook these like slightly more extravagant or bougie meals, and it's like, you know, I don't just make Kraft mac and cheese out of a box anymore. Now I'm going to be mixing like 4 or 5 different cheeses and get the spice blend just right. You know, my dad and my brother, they don't just grill steaks anymore. They're sous vide stuff all the time. And I mean, they got a, you know, real fancy, was it a Blackstone grill that they got? They're pumping propane into and cooking excellent meals. Oh my God.
I'll eat it. I just won't cook it. I mean, my brother and my dad, excellent cooks. My dad more barbecue. My brother more gourmet. Either or, the prep time alone, I'd starve.
It's ridiculous.
Well, that's why you got to snack while you're cooking. You know.
Now, if you've noticed anything about me, I'm a singular focus kind of guy. I do that, and then I do that. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I can't mix the two.
It's horrible for you, but I'll tell you what's good. Because like I said, I'm not too good. Not a bad cook. I don't like to cook. So, hungry man.
Oh yeah,
I tell you what.
So here's the thing: I will cook excellent meals for other people. If it's just me, I mean, you guys have seen most of my diet. It's either, you know, tuna salad, Chef Boyardee out of a can. You know, it's like I eat simplified, very, you know, get the nutrients in, nutrients out. You know, but whenever I can or have the opportunity to do so,
I will have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, if it's for somebody, you know what I mean. Like if there's a 4th of July, you know what I mean. If they family would be coming over. Yeah, I would do something special, cook up some stuff.
I've been single for more than 11 years, and I don't cook. I don't cook. I smell something good from my next door neighbor. Hey, what you got there? And Big Smoke, why you got the bowl? Why, dear me, I do have a bowl here. Why do I have a bowl? Maybe perhaps you have something extra. Like, look, I mean,
I don't know if it was set up. I've been watching this YouTube guy, and he moved into a new neighborhood, and he was like, my neighbors, every time I walk past their house, it smells delicious. So he started coming over, and he did it first joking around. You know, knocked and be like, can I have some, you know, it smells good over here. You got some extras? You know what I mean? And they talked a little bit before this, I guess, and he was like, no. So then he was like, all right, I gotta butter him up. So then he brought some of his food over, which was okay. He gave it to him. So then the next time he came over and he gave him a little bit. And then he was like, now, okay, I got this. It's got to be 50-50, and I got to itch his back. I think the one time it was his birthday, and he brought a bottle of, I'm going to say Hennessy, but I don't know if that's what it was. A bottle of something. The guy was like, oh, shit, you know what I mean? But slowly, every time he'd come over now, he'd get a plate of whatever. You know what I mean? And it looks like some good food.
I saw something about it was like, you know, like a Friendsgiving kind of thing, where it was like a bunch of people that would come in, you know, potluck dinner style, and there was one guy who would just bring fucking basic ass spaghetti every time. It was just like, you know, store bought, but, you know, whipped it up real quick on the cheap and brought a bunch of it and stuff. And then he would always leave with some of the leftovers of all the other dishes.
Yeah.
So, you know, he spent like, you know, 30 minutes whipping up some spaghetti, brought it in, and then he'd leave with like, you know, steak and potatoes,
some real
fries,
good,
ribs and shit like that. You know, nah, man. I don't know if it's like a pride or ego thing, but like I really enjoy whenever I can, you know, satisfy other people You know, it's like whenever I can, whenever they think my cooking is good and I get those compliments and everything, it's like, and when it's genuine, like when I get that, I'd rather hear, oh shit, this is actually really good. I'd rather get that than, oh man, yeah, you know, this is really impressive. Good job. You know?
Yeah.
No. I want that surprise. Like,
Yeah.
I want to get underestimated for a little bit, and then knock your fucking.
You know the
socks
difference
off.
between people saying like, "Oh, this is good," you know what I mean, or someone going like, "God damn, like
Right.
this is really good." Like I didn't think it was going to be this good.
Yeah.
What I noticed is the noise they make. They eat it and go, hey, it's all right.
Yeah.
To this is some good shit. You know,
Talking with their mouth
yeah,
full.
you know, yeah. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, I don't want that polite response.
Yeah.
I want that.
What did you make recently, pizza wise?
Pizza-wise?
Try that.
Oh hell, I whip up so many random ass concoctions.
Not the macaroni one. The macaroni one is really good though. It was something different.
The hell did I make?
I can't remember.
Did I do a barbecue sauce?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
The last thing that you made that really turned heads was probably for me was the weird way you made the habanero chicken. I think it was, or was it the garlic chicken? I'm not sure. But young Scholar was a little envious for some reason, and he's all, "Oh, what do you want? What do you want now, Big Smoker? Is it stuff that Chief makes or something I can make?" I'm like, "Do you know how to make it like Chief?" And then he gets this look on his face. "Oh, motherfucker, you asked me which one I prefer."
I have noticed that he not acts, but he does think he does pretty good cooking. And like I will
I've
say,
seen some of the things he makes for himself, and I'm like,
I will say there's a few things that he said that like really, I had it was like a leftover Philly steak sandwich, and the time before it was a different one. He said to add garlic and hot sauce, and it almost makes it like a spicy Italian.
like zesty, spicy.
Yeah. And that was pretty good. And I had that Philly steak, and he said do buffalo and Parmesan. And I did it on there, and I will say it's really good. And he was like, "Oh, you know what I mean? It's the flavor coordination." He doesn't like when I do my pizzas because he's like, "There's so many fucking flavor profiles." Or I did my barbecue wings that I did with a garlic shake on them. I've been on that kick. And he was like, "There's just too many flavor profiles on that one." I was like, "It's garlic and barbecue. That's all it is."
Yeah, garlic barbecue is a pretty good one. I think the really fancy wings I did for you the one time, it was I did the jalapeno juice brushed onto the wings, and then pre-cooked them once through with that, and then whenever they went back to the second time, put a little garlic oil on them, so I baked the garlic oil in with the jalapeno brine and the vinegar mixed, and then put some barbecue sauce.
You just talking about that makes it too many steps for me. Just look,
It's
like you. I'm very simplified. I'm gonna go home because see, I'm looking at the clock. It's already after 10. Means I'm not gonna get no KFC on the way home.
no. You stop and hit Cohen or whatever, or Speedway, grab some wings or something.
Don't they close at 10:30?
And they don't have.
I mean, Cohen, I don't know. Speedway's 24 hours,
Speedways
but
don't,
they don't have stuff in
they
there.
don't have the wings
Yeah.
or pizzas or whatever.
Yeah,
at
they
a certain
close
time.
early, so I'm gonna go home. I got 2 big bags of chicken wings in there. Just gonna go in the microwave, and I'm just gonna roast them suckers until they're decent, and then get the ranch dressing, and then that's it. that's prep, cook, eat. I don't do all that. Ooh, just a little bam, a little sprinkle of pepper, and then glaze it over the top, and then run it through once, and then after it runs over through 7-8 minutes, and come back and flip it over and glaze it a little bit more, and then run it through again. Nah. Hungry motherfucker. I'm gonna get that shit in there quick as possible. Nuclear. Run that sucker in there. 5 minutes. We're eating.
If you had any sauce, you could. Do you like dipping your wings in sauce?
Yeah.
If you had any sauce available, what was your sauce a pick for a wing?
That's a good question. There was this one hot sauce that an ex got me. Because she liked this show. It was called Hot Ones or something. Or Hot Take or some crap like that.
Hot ones.
Yeah.
And she got one because, I like my food spicy. She got one and it was like, I'm like, wow.
The last dab?
I don't know. She gave me like 3 or 4 off some. She gave me one that was absolutely disgusting. It was called The Bomb.
Yeah.
That crap is just nothing but pure heat. There's nothing good about that one.
Yeah, I love a good spice, but if it's just heat, no spice,
it's just pure heat.
That's the base of his show. He brings in celebrities, and you have 10 wings. You have 10 wings, and it's from lowest to hottest. And it's different spices, different hot sauces they go through.
No, the celebrities or something like that.
Yeah, they interview them while they're eating the hot wings.
And the last one is called the last dab or something like that. And it's the really hot. But yeah, after a certain point, it's no taste. It's just heat, excruciating.
But
heat.
I mean, I had the dab. I had the bomb on there, and I had some chicken wings, and I ate it, and it's like, okay, there's nothing. And then all of a sudden, my face is on fire. I mean, it's like a slow burn, and it's just awful.
Yeah,
it is awful. And then of course, but I mixed it with another hot sauce, and it evened out. But I mean, it was kind of like it's like, whoop, and it just hits you. Like, what the fuck? Who eats this? Why is this on a TV show of all things?
Right.
And she got me that. It was mostly of a joke. And I mean, I still have that shit in my refrigerator. I haven't touched it since. But there was this other one. I can't remember the name of it. But it was just it's a really Mexican spice to it. And it was just, it's like 17,000 Scoville. It wasn't that hot.
Nah.
But it was tasty as fuck. I went through that sucker. And before I could, and I didn't record it or take a picture of it, threw it away. Now I don't remember what it is. What it was. I just kind of used it right away, and now it's gone.
Do you like blue cheese?
Oh yeah, blue cheese or ranch?
Yes, that was what I was getting at.
I'm a ranch guy. I haven't had blue cheese enough to actually condemn it to taste memory, but I'm more of a ranch guy.
They're both good, but I'm a ranch.
So I have no real strong opinion either way. Whatever's on the table, I'll go for it. Like if they're both on the table, then I'll probably end up going with the ranch. But I mean, blue cheese with some celery. That's some really. It also depends on the quality of the ranch, the quality of the blue cheese too. Because we try to get the blue cheese from work. That stuff is just so bland and tasteless. It might as well be ranch, But then you get some good Hidden Valley ranch.
I don't know what
Hidden
Valley's all right. I don't know what ranch they use.
Hidden Valley makes blue cheese.
I'm sure they do, but Hidden Valley makes ranch. If it's Hidden Valley Ranch, that's good.
Eaton Park's Ranch. There's a few other places that have very similar ranch that's like that. But all I can describe it as for sure is like Eaton Park's Ranch. It's a certain kind of ranch, and it's so good. And I wish I could figure out the brand of what it is, because I've had it other places.
See, more so than ranch, what I've found, if you want something store-bought, it is... Oh, shit. What's the one really popular barbecue sauce?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's does a chicken dipping sauce. That's like a honey mustard with a little bit of it's like a pineapple, brown sugar and soy sauce blend to it. It's like this sweet, savory, tangy dipping sauce. It is so fucking good.
That sounds really good.
So that, and then I've experimented around with a few different like thinner sauces to try to do like some different stir fries in. So I mean, obviously you have your classic stir fry sauce, but I've tried like a soy sauce blend or a teriyaki sauce blend, a few different teriyaki sauce blends. I think my personal favorite though, there's it's like a teriyaki and pineapple sauce that what's the popular dressing company that like fills the shelves?
Hidden Valley.
No.
Oh, man, Chinese places closed too.
Right.
No Chinese food tonight. Talking about food is making me hungry. Big Smoke can't eat what he wants to eat. It's chicken wings out of the market. That's what it is. Chicken wings out.
Kikoman does a pretty good one, but
I did pass the Texas Roadhouse earlier today, and I was thinking I haven't had any steak recently.
Yeah. You still got that voucher we picked up on Veterans Day?
Yeah, I still got that thing. It's in my wallet.
Yeah, so you still got a free meal there.
I don't know. It's been over a year. I don't know if that sucker's still good.
Oh, shit. Sweet Baby Ray's makes teriyaki sauce now, too.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I'm going to try that one.
I might have to check that out. I haven't been there. Not since I've had that unfortunate breakup with one of the waitresses at the Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, she a little mad at me. Well, she might not be working there anymore. We must test that theory.
Ginger infused traditional Japanese teriyaki sauce.
Oh, that's right. I love ginger.
All right, we need to get our minds off of food because the only thing I got in here right now is popcorn and some leftover spaghetti that I'm going to chow down on once you guys leave.
Phew, I'm tired. It's hitting me.
I'm not tired. I've been door dashing all day, and I'm not tired. I stopped door dashing, came right back here, got the Red Bull, and I'm on one Red Bull. But I am bright eyed and bushy tailed.
I've been getting a lot of sleep lately, and not more than what I intended to do. It was kind of one of those things of like the other night I went to go lay down for a quick nap, and I woke up like 12 hours later.
Jeez.
I think those 3 days I spent in St. Louis, I was just, I don't know. I was on a standby mode the entire time I was there.
Yeah,
I was either smoking or drinking, and then in between I was watching television. Well, the television was watching me. I really couldn't tell you. I mean, for 3 straight days, I was just on a constant wave, and I just rode that wave, and never saw the beach. I was just on the wave, riding. I didn't even chase any booty. I was just rolling with it, and now I'm back here, and I'm like, man, I'm wide awake.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I did crash. I crashed like a 747 right into
too soon.
right into the side of Mount Everest. I just crashed that plane, and when I woke up, I was like, okay, it's time to go. I mean,
yeah, I've definitely been in, like the past week. I've been in what feels like recovery mode. I've just been sleeping. I've been downtime, not even playing video games or nothing, which I wish I had been. It's just been sleep. It's been work, sleep. I got behind on the podcast again, but I've said before when we first started getting into this, I was going to prioritize rest and make sure I don't burn out. Got to maintain sustainability.
That was a lie.
What do you mean that was a lie?
You haven't been prioritizing sleep. I've seen you come in from I come to work and you're like, what the fuck? What have you been doing? I was doing that. It doesn't sound like you were sleeping.
Well, but then I hit my crashing point, and that's when we started hitting those, week or so of me not putting, uploads up because I
textbook definition of not prioritizing sleep. You went straight. He's like, yeah, I'm in the red. Yeah, past the red. Yeah, okay, he's crashing. That's what that was,
right? And I learned from that lesson because.
I'm just checking my eyelids out.
We weren't even laughing at you.
Laughing at him.
Well,
you were definitely asleep and not paying attention.
I was paying attention. I opened my eyes up. He was eyeballing me.
I was laughing at him. I look at you, and you got this zombified look, which made me laugh even more. Oh. You were not paying attention. You were in the phantom zone.
We're talking about sleeping.
But you were actually sleeping.
I wasn't actually sleeping.
But so, I was running the red for a while there because I wanted to keep on the schedule. And then once I fell off the schedule and realized it wasn't that big of a deal to not fall off the schedule. Consistency is important, especially when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. So I need to get back onto a routine. Yeah. And that's been my bigger struggle lately has just been not being on a routine. I'm still up and down weird times and shit like that. Schedules bouncing around because of the holidays and whatnot. So now that we're clear of the holidays,
one more left.
Yeah, we got New Year's, but once we're clear of that one, that's by the end of this week.
We got reminders. We are required to work. Oh shit! He's expecting people to be calling off regardless.
It's a mandatory blackout day. You do not call off. You do not. I mean, we've had in the past where if you called off on New Year's Eve,
you were fired.
That was a terminable offense.
You were fired. Jeez. I remember we fired 3 people in one day.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever more reason, they couldn't come to work. And they tested that theory, right? Walked in, give me your shirt, you're out of here. You're fired. Get out of here. You're fired. And I was like, damn, dude, fired. Why? Look, man, I got to work here. It's like we got a 3-man crew now.
Right.
I'm like, dude.
Well, it's like the other night, our good, Jolly Green here was out for a couple of days because of your bad ankle, and
Yes.
the people that said they were going to come in and cover. We had one of our coworkers come in, said she left for the night or left for the dinner rush. Was supposed to go home, get some sleep, and come back to do up the
Never
clothes.
showed up.
Well, apparently something came up, family emergency. Like I said, my reasons, and so she didn't come back. And so the people that were still there got stuck staying a little bit later, and then even then, I still ended up having to do 2 of the 3-man clothes. So it's a very fickle thing trying to balance out the labor requirements of the corporation versus what people can handle, and what happens whenever you hit burnout or people just calling off or quitting.
And that's what's happening. I can see it now. Well, I've been able to see it for a while now, but it's like...
Yeah, it's really starting to compile.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that guy's he's about ready to hit his load. And sure enough, and then we got these policy parameters that just keeps nudging people out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I got asked the question the other night. That one customer come in, a long-time customer. He's like, dude, how long have you been working here? Going on 5 years. He goes, how do you do it, man? How do you keep up with the youngsters? I'm like, I don't.
I'm just like, don't.
I don't. I just come to work and do the job.
Yeah, you found your pace.
Yeah, I don't deviate. I said, I said, I've seen people who used to work here 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even know who they are. It's been so many people coming in and going out that I just don't recognize who they are.
Yeah.
And I recognize that they probably worked, and I'm like, nah, I got nothing. I don't know who you are. I mean, your face looks familiar, but yeah, you could be a customer that I've been...
Well, they got to be there at least 2 weeks before you even realize that they're working there.
There's that one young lady that she had been working there, a month? And I was like, hey, new girl, I've been here a month. Like, oh shit, you've been here a month. I haven't seen you before. Because, she was working the days I was off.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was nothing, absolutely nothing that would make me want to remember that person. And even now, I can't even remember what her name is. I can't, and I think she works Mondays and Tuesdays or something else.
No, she quit.
See?
She doesn't work there anymore.
See? See, I don't even... She quit and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she quit like a month ago.
I didn't even notice. I don't see them anymore. I used to make jokes about trying to figure out how long they were going to work. I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, that's not even worth having that conversation. Isn't even worth the time.
That's not even fun anymore. It was fun when I was like, damn, I got that down to the day.
Right.
My favorite was that freaking what was the black transgender Jew. That one didn't even make it a day. The black transgender Jew. You can't even say that 3 times fast. Sound like a music
tongue twister.
Yeah, it sounds like a music lyric.
Listen, man, I was told hire whoever applied and showed up for the interview.
They hired, and are they blind?
I wasn't going to put that on you. We put that on you when it happened, because that was weirder than a 3-headed cat. It was like, I don't know how we're going to work with this one.
Right. Yeah, ginger stepping over rice paper all over the place. Can't say this, that, or the other, but
yeah, we was like, we caught in triple set here. Religion, ideology, and identity. Man, that was a hot pocket.
It was a walking DEI hire red dream /
that sucker decided not to come back. We're like, phew.
Well, yeah, because they were gonna have to walk like 4 hours or some shit to get there.
2 hours there, 2 hours back.
Yeah, so 4 hours a day just walking to and from work. That sounds fucking exhausting. That's another big thing. How do you guys feel about a commute?
A commute?
Yeah. Right now, Jolly, you got the longest commute to and from work out of the 3 of us, or out of the 4 of us, whenever text here, even still. But I've never had more than I think right now is my longest commute. I got a 30-minute commute to and from work.
Well, when I was working,
20 minutes.
When I was driving the van for Amazon. That was a 40-minute drive into PA.
Imperial.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Into PA. That was 45 minutes. But the money was like on par, man. I was getting paid mad money for that. And I was working lots of overtime.
I tried to get a job there.
My old fat body just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, my biggest complaint with any commute is that it's time that is dedicated to the job that isn't compensated.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like you got to find that sweet spot, and the national average for the U.S., if I remember correctly, is something like 40 plus minutes. And there are places where people are commuting an hour, 2 hours to a job, and it's like, bro, that's 4 hours out of a day. That's a sixth of a day.
Yeah.
Now, when I had my
Tied
CDL,
up in.
yeah. Now, when I had my CDL, I was driving 45 minutes to, haul trash.
Yeah.
And that money was even better than Amazon. And I almost like, if the company wasn't such a bad company, I probably would have moved a half an hour just to cut the travel time down.
See, that's the thing, is that like it used to be that if a good enough job popped up to where it could support you paying for a place closer to, you were more dedicated to that company.
I was making $1,200 a week. I was losing my mind with that kind of money. I was like, okay. And then I was like, but then the owner was like, he was giving me and him were not seeing eye to eye. And then I was like, okay, I can't, because I'm ready to sling load this kid. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna bounce out. End up staying in town. And then, of course, I'm at the shop now. And by that time, I was kind of like, this is okay. It's not great money that I was used to, but it was enough to get things done. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll do that. And then started really getting good at the job, and now I make good money. And now I do DoorDash on the side. I'm all right.
Yeah, and that's just to fill back in the money you had to put out for the car maintenance.
Yeah. So I'm okay. I can work with this. My military pay is coming in again. Not highly taxed like I told you it was going to be. It's like, nice. Jesus Christ. Oh, but the first check, not the first, but the second one I got, it was like, when they taxed me like 53%. Phew.
You didn't get a hold of them ahead of time to be able to square it away and do it?
I did, but she said that there's nothing they could do. It's more like, there's more to saying that they weren't going to do nothing, that they couldn't do it. And I'm like, so could we just cut this down another third check maybe? Just cut this one in half? I'm sorry, it's already in the system. I'm like, man, you bunch of freaking vampires.
This is why all taxation is theft.
I'm like, seriously. We got Somalis taking billions of dollars out of this, and no one's getting those fools. Well, they're getting them. They're getting a lot of them.
Did you guys vote for? There was a bill going on. It was in the summer where they were trying to abolish all taxes in our state. No,
I didn't vote for that.
No,
I saw that. No, because
I'm sure there's some kind of little thread. If you keep pulling it, it's going to bring something else in that you don't want.
I know which one you're talking about, but just putting up the
property tax.
That's
all
it was, property tax.
Yeah, they were trying to put a cap on property taxes, and I'm
problem is if you put a cap on it, then everybody's going to jack it up to that point.
That's my point. They can say all they want. It's like, we're going to up how much you get paid. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Are you going to tell Walmart to fucking not jack up their fucking prices whenever you finally give that to us? No.
I'm more this, just cut the services that you guys are jacking the prices up on already. Just cut those services. No. How about you guys not get paid? It's like one guy's getting paid like $225,000 a year. He only works like 33 weeks or something like that out of the year. You really deserve to be paid that. Cut that crap in half at least.
What was that? Ranch show everyone's talking about.
Nope.
Yellowstone. I like the one where the old Dutton or whatever his name is comes in there, and they're like, hey, here's a really good idea. All the board people there, and he's like, here's a really good idea. This will save us money. And he goes, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. He's, how much you get paid? He's like, like $38,000 a year. He's like, oh wow, that's a lot. You're fired. And then he's like,
What?
matter of fact, all of you are fired. And then he's like, people there, the guy that's next to him, he's like, how much did I save there on all them salaries? He's like, man, altogether, that's like 10,000 something crazy dollars. He was like, that'll go right back to the state. He was like, there we go. Pretty productive day, I do believe. But he just fired him off.
Wait a minute. Who's the lead character? Is that Kevin Costner show?
Oh, I don't know his name.
I think he is. Yeah.
Old gritty old dude.
I think it's Kevin Costner. I think I watched one episode of that.
Yeah, Kevin Costner.
Yeah,
John Dutton.
yeah. I watched one episode.
I watched a few of them.
I watched one episode where it was the one where there's this Chinese tour bus that's on the outside of his land. And he just walking up. He's like,
They're all checking out the bear.
yeah,
He's like, get the
he's telling him to get the hell out of there. You can't do that. You can't tell us what to do. And they got into it back and forth. All I know is that he went back to his car, came back out, kaplow, kaplow. He started shooting his gun. And they started running to the car. They got on the bus and ran out of there. I was like, because he was like, yeah, you need to get out of here. This is my land. I own all this. You can't own it. You're talking to a communist about land ownership.
I was going to say, I'm talking like a staunch... Yeah,
there were a bunch of Chinese tourists, and they're like, "You can't tell us what to do. This land belongs to everybody." He's like, "No."
Well, it said something about nobody should own so much land.
Yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, this is my land." He went back, got his gun. Good blam. They got the hell out of there. Now, the show that I got hooked on to over the Christmas week was a different guy. Same kind of thing though. It's called
I know what you're talking about. It's got Billy Bob Thornton.
The Landman or something. That was Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one where they're oil
guy? Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. He's so...
She's just so much like TNA in that show. It's like, oh my God. But it's not like in your face. But it's like there's a lot of eye candy. But it's
Landman.
Landman. And what happened with that guy is he's like a very well-paid fixer for the oil thing. And I mean, the first episode, like 4 guys get killed doing like questionable practices on the freaking oil rig. I mean, it's like they run the oil rig on the cheap, like substandard equipment. Nothing's following like government policies, and some guys got killed over it. And
is that one where they told that new guy, like, go to that truck and grab that piece of that stuff? And he goes over and grabs it, and that whole fucking thing explodes, vaporizes them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that was like a rough episode. I was like, that was the first episode. I was like...
Good actor, too.
I was like, oh my God, I love this. Yeah. Give me more. And it happens to be the fixer's son. He almost died on his first day of work.
Yeah.
It's like, and then like, of course, all these people, a lot of these guys are like, first generation, second generation Mexican immigrants, some of them are legal, and all of them died and he lived, and they had it in their head that he was responsible. And he ends up working on their crew. Their cousins just got killed, and now he's on their crew, and they basically almost killed him like when he came to work. They tried to beat the crap out of him. Turns out the dude was like a little bit of the MMA. Started beating the crap out of them. Yeah. And now he's like kind of getting it on with the widow of the cousin. But he's trying to keep that like away from the cousins. Like, dude, just leave that booty alone. I mean, that's just a smart move.
I like the one clip where it's his daughter. He comes to live with her, and she's crying, and he's like, "What's wrong, hun?" And he's like, "He left." And he's like,
"Well, you told him to leave.
You told him to leave, babe." And he was like, he's not supposed to. And he was like, "What is he supposed to do?" And he was like, "Beg, fight. I don't know, something." And he was like, I don't even know if he said anything. He was like, she's like, "I fucking hate men," and goes running off. And he's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." Oh, God.
And what's worse is that, like, the next post on their Twitter or whatever, or on their X account, he's with her best friend. This dude didn't skip a beat. He was like this mega Chad dude. I mean, he was popular. He was famous. I mean, he was already slated for the NFL. And of course, she was like all over this guy. And he basically like they both came over to his house and they were spending the night. And he's like, "Okay, yeah, this is not happening. You're sleeping in my room. He basically kidnapped his daughter. And then he told her, he said, look, you can go back out there with him, but no sex. Okay, can you promise me that? And she says, yeah, I can promise you that. So she goes out to him, and he's like thinking he's gonna bang it. And she's like, no, I promised my dad we were not gonna have sex. She goes, but that's okay, right? And he's like, well, not having sex leaves a whole lot of loopholes. And she's like, well, no, it doesn't. And he's like, well, yes, it does. Next thing you know, she's coming back in the room. I hate men. You're like,
I might have got the two confused. Yeah, he's like, I hate men.
Yeah, because she got pissed because that guy was like, look, it ain't gonna suck itself. I thought that was like, what really impressed me is the fact that she obeyed her dad.
Yeah.
I thought that was, I was like, Jesus, my kids would never obey me that way.
I was about to say, yeah.
My kids would like tell me they didn't do it, but they would be doing it.
She's goofy, the stuff she says, but at least she listened to dad, you know what I mean? When
she actually,
and hopefully learned a lesson there, you know what I mean?
No,
you gotta watch.
Because then the ex-wife came in and basically is teaching her daughter how to be a 304. It really, and then on top of, and here's another thing, which makes me want to say, I must be a unicorn. Because this dude knows how bad the relationship. Now, we got to put a caveat on it. His ex-wife, hotter than all outdoors in the middle of summer. Hotter than all outdoors. It's like, okay, I can see how dudes would fall for that trap. That's a trap that you just willingly just throw your head in and get chopped off.
Right.
Okay? But you married this chick and got 2 kids out of it, and your wedding, your marriage blew up spectacularly. He says, look, all we did was we was at each other's throat, and we had like really great sex and maybe moments of happiness.
Yeah.
Moments, he said. And they got back together. I'm like, no booty is that good. Well, at least I've never had booty that good.
Right.
I've done stupid stuff for booty, definitely. But in my advanced age, I'm like, yeah, that's not good enough. No, the booty's not good enough. Okay? you men want peace at my age. I thought men at any age really want peace. It's just that at younger ages,
you don't know that you want it.
Yeah, you just think you want the booty, and then you'll put up with a whole bunch of chaos.
She is a viper, though.
Oh,
his wife,
dude, right?
Rattlesnake.
Right? And she's one of those beautiful women who get drunk and just turns into the most horrendous harpy. But damn, she was hotter than all outdoors. Golly. Even I recognize that. Even I recognize that. But I love that show. I've got hooked. In 3 days, I got hooked on that show.
What's that one on?
They got this, my kids got this wonderful TV thing. And they have all channels. I don't even know what channel it was on. It probably was on Paramount. Or might have been Amazon Prime. I'm not sure.
Oh, like a Fire Stick or?
No. My kids.
It is on Paramount. Yeah.
My kids, they do well.
Mm-hmm.
They do well. It's just they got this TV that has all the channels on it. It's got Hulu. It's got Paramount. It's got Disney. It's got
they got a smart TV.
Tubi. They got, and all you got, and they have subscriptions to all of them.
Oh, okay.
So I just pressed it, and it's like going to a whole new world. I was sitting there going, man, I haven't seen this show since I was like in the single digits. And they got stuff like old shows like The China Connection and stuff like that. Old TV shows and stuff and old TV movies and stuff. And here's my problem with it. I sat there and I tried to watch Mulholland Opus or something like that. And I'm like, at 55, I'm going, this was good when I was a kid? This was, because I feel my brain sliding into my feet. This is like...
Well, like you said before, back then, that's all you had.
Yes.
You're not as spoiled as we are nowadays.
Wow. And I'm not even talking about...
Such a variety of...
Yeah, I'm not talking about in 4K and 3D in your face.
No, just like a storytelling or characters.
Yeah, I'm just like,
character
this
depth.
so freaking boring. I'm like, what?
You know what old show I want to get back into? Sanford and Son.
Sanford.
That's a good Gunsmoke. Old Western shows.
That sheriff should have been killed like in the first episode. His first episode, okay? Because some of the stuff that he did was like, okay, this is all bluster. Because, I mean, if the bad guy really wants to get you, he should have got you. I mean, but it's like the good, like you said, the good guy wins out. The happy ending. I watched an old black and white of freaking Captain America.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Captain. It was Captain America.
In black and white? I think the earliest iteration of Captain America was in the 80s.
No, it's black and white. And it was like, was it Captain America?
I know there was no black and white Superman series, but...
No. He's riding around on his motorcycle, and he was... But the thing was like, every episode was a cliffhanger going into the next episode.
Next one.
And I was like, it is like, well, Captain America, make it... And he goes, tune in next week at this same channel. And I'm like, oh, crap. The same thing with Batman and Robin, the Adam West version.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there was a 1944 Republic black and white 15-chapter serial film loosely based on the Timely Comics, now Marvel Comics, character Captain America.
It was a really old... I mean, I got caught on the black and white stuff. The old Superman... And it was funny about that guy, man. He would just sit there and just basically. It's funny, like everybody would see Superman. Oh crap, it's Superman! And the first instinct is to start shooting at the guy. Like, look, everybody knows who Superman is. They know what his capabilities are. So basically, the jig is up. They used to say that. Like, the jig is up. But then they pull out their guns and pow, pow, pow.
Get them, boys.
And you see the bullets bouncing off and pew, pew, pew. And then he comes in and okay, they just shot their 6 shots. But then Superman has to come over to him and grabs the gun.
The barrel bend it.
And then, of course, after you shot at the guy and nothing happens, you want to get into a fist fight with this dude. It's like, and of course, he's like, smack, 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 smack. And it's like over with. And it's like, oh my God, this is crazy. It's crazy. I watched some of these old Superman shit. And I'm like, oh God. And then my daughter came out and she was like, what are you watching? I'm like, oh, this is Superman. I don't remember this. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is way before my time. This is.
My great grandma was a big one on. You said Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Gunsmoke, and
I forgot about that one.
There was another one. She was
the Rifleman.
The Rifleman. That was another one where the guy should have died early on. His only thing was he could shoot that freaking rifle really freaking fast, and he was doing impossible shots with that thing. I thought that was. But Bonanza, it's like, you got 4 men living together, the dad and his 3 sons. That right there should tell you there's something wrong with this show. But they pulled it off because it was the 60s and the 70s. So it was like, you got these 4 guys, you got one guy. He's obviously was the version of the player in the group. And then you had the big burly guy who was just the big, dumb, gentle giant.
Brick house, yeah.
And then you had the younger one who just didn't know shit. He was just the younger brother that didn't know shit. Yeah. And they would get into these adventures. And they're supposed to be ranchers, but funny enough, you never see these guys.
You never see them ranching.
Never see them ranching or herding cattle. That's all.
You know how expensive it is to have, live animals on a set,
I mean, but it was funny. It's like you never see. They were always in immaculate clothes.
I don't know what it's from, but I keep seeing these little clips, and it's like, you can go out and get out of here. She's like, I don't want to. He's like, now go on and get. You heard what I said. And she's like, I'm fine right here. And he's like, all right, hear that, fellas. She's fine where she's at. I'll fix this.
Smack the shit out of her.
Smack the shit out of her.
I watched an old James Bond movie, and he did that to her. She's like, well, James, what are you? And then James Bond just comes walking up, smack. I mean, like, oh shit!
Holy shit!
He smacked the shit out of her. And then, of course, he has sex with her, and then she ends up getting killed by the bad guy later. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, that dude had the dick of death, literally. You slept with him, you're usually gonna die.
The dick of death.
But she said something smart to him, and he just like, hold on, whack. Like, whoa! I don't remember this in James Bond movies, but there's a James Bond movie.
Is that one of the older Sean Connery ones?
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Sean Connery smacking bitches. I was like, oh, Jesus. Dude, I tell you, I got really hooked on that television of theirs. I mean, watching those old freaking shows. The Batman.
The animated series?
No, the Adam West.
Okay, yeah.
The very first, I was just clicking through and I saw one of the first episodes. There's like this, I guess it was like a club with all the freaking superheroes and Cape Crusaders and stuff like that. And then like he's walking in, and the first thing I noticed, right, because I didn't notice when I was a kid, but I'm like, it's like he's got pink painted eyebrows on his cow. And I was like, oh, come on. How did I not notice that? You know? And he walks in, and he's got this, like, I don't know, like a swagger, but it's more like a swish. Yeah. And I'm like, no, how did I not see that? And he's like, oh, how you doing, Batman? You coming in for the evening? He goes, of course I am. I'm coming in right now. And he's walking in, and everybody's like, oh, it's Batman. It's Batman. And then, like, he's dancing. And then, like, it was from a Simpson episode where he's like, look, I didn't have no stunt man. It's all natural. And he starts doing this dance move that he was doing on the TV show back in the 50s. I'm like, oh my crap, that's where that came from. And then everybody's like, and he's like sitting there, yeah, baby, I'm Batman. Things really come into perspective when you're drunk and high. I can't emphasize that enough. But I was like, I fell asleep after that, so I don't. And the TV was watching me after that. And before I know it, it was like episode 9. I slept all that morning. Just gotta pass out. My kids let me sleep. Oh God, it was awesome. It was awesome. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a ball.
Well, so we've got New Year's Eve coming up here soon.
I ain't gonna do shit but go to work.
Yeah, so I've got ironically enough, so last year I got my first New Year's Eve off from work in like 6 years. It was, after Little Boss came in and took over the place and everything, one of the first things he did was he gave me New Year's Eve off. I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, first time in 6 years. Other time it was always, I was ready to go for the holidays, because, my family usually didn't do anything because either my dad or my brother would be working, or we just didn't really celebrate too much. But now it's like, now I'm spending more time with family, spending time with friends and everything, and now, my free time is important to me. And now I've been getting, a decent amount of. And this year too, I don't have it off, but I only work like 3 or 4 hours. I'm only scheduled at least 3 or 4 hours for New Year's Eve this year. But that being said, not necessarily for New Year's plans, but, going into the new year, coming into 2026, the 2025 has been a hell of a year. I mean, in the world, sure, but like even just for us, I mean, for me at least, this has been a lot. Putting together the podcast, actually launching something, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Cannot wait to see what this next year is going to look like. It's.
When's that mandatory day where we can't call off?
New Year's Eve. It's Wednesday.
So no, don't call off.
When is that? The 5th?
No,
it's the 31st. New Year's Eve.
So not tomorrow, but the next day.
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
I'll be there.
About to be today. Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, so no calling off. Are you even scheduled that day?
No.
Oh, well then you had nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
How are you not scheduled?
I'm relatively not scheduled. Could be lying.
He basically put it on broadcast that everybody had to show up. You sure you're not working?
Yeah, I could be tripping.
You might be tripping.
Why are you tripping? It's Wednesday night. Yeah, you work 5 to close.
You're working
so
Wednesday,
I work tomorrow 5 to close.
No,
you're not working tomorrow.
You're off Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, you work 5 to close.
What is today?
Today's Monday.
Dude,
it's recording day. It's always Monday.
Oh, shit.
What planet are you on?
I don't know. I'm coming back to Earth, though. I'm coming back. I'm gathering myself up.
This ain't the Stargate universe. This ain't the Star Trek universe.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's working New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck.
Except for Five people.
See, I was gonna mess up because normally I don't work Wednesday, and,
No.
I just happened to look. I rarely look. I just happened to look, and I was like, whoa, I work. And then of course we got the big, hey, you required to work, so don't do no calling off. I don't know. The last couple of days it's been okay, but it hasn't been like great. Like the week up to Christmas. That was money on tap. I mean, people were being generous. God bless all of them. I mean,
but now everybody's
I was
tapped.
like, now everybody's tapped.
But
and
everybody,
everybody-
they didn't spend all their money on Christmas presents and partying and all that kind of stuff.
Tomfoolery.
Dude, some of those, like, aren't you cold, lady? Put some clothes on when you come into the door, But yeah, I don't know. Well, it might be because it's the 31st.
I'd say New Year's Eve tends to typically be profitable for the drivers.
Yeah,
it's
it might
usually.
be.
I mean, when we got this many working in one night, it's the dinner rush.
Yeah.
You guys as closers should make some decent money because you guys
yeah,
are getting those last minute rushes.
We're getting calls at like 11:30, 12:30. Like,
yeah, cleanup's gonna be hell.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna probably be an asshole on Wednesday because I'm tired of coming in
And not shit getting done.
and nothing is done. I'm like, look, dude, maybe you should take this fool off the road for about an hour and let him get back there and do the crap that he's supposed to be doing. I'm not trying to get in the way of anybody else's money, but dude.
Well, Wednesday I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'll make sure you're not.
I mean, I'm not worried about you.
I know what you mean. It's
the
not.
the other idiots.
It's the other idiots.
The other ones that I'm trying not to pull out their names out of my back pocket.
No. I know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
No need.
like Chief says. There's the A team, the B team, and then there's the
C
Yankee.
team.
No, the Yankee team.
Oh shit.
The X-ray team.
Z
The
team.
don't do the dishes or sweep or mop or break the boxes down team.
No. They just show up, stand around waiting for their deliveries.
Oh
and
my
then,
God! I just want to throw something heavy at them when they do that. I do.
I mean, something to get them moving and motivated, But so I had to get after a couple of them the other night. It's like, just fucking look busy. Like, if you got a rag in your hand, I can't yell at you. You got a broom in your hand, I can't yell at you. But if you don't and you're just standing there, then I got to yell at you because my boss is yelling at me to yell at you.
And look, and there's a couple of them like Mr. Everybody Hates Me. I mean,
He stays busy.
At least he's and he actually gets shit done.
Mm-hmm.
My only issue is like he swears that I hate him. He even tells me, he goes, "I know you don't like it when I do this." I'm like, motherfucker, I don't care how you do it, just do it.
Mm.
I mean, we don't have to like each other. I even told him that one. We don't have to like each other. We got to work together. So just do the job. I'm not going to key your car or anything.
Do you like me?
Huh?
Give me
I can throw something
so
heavy.
fucking heavier.
You won't take it badly.
You'll apologize for being in the way of whatever he's throwing.
Hey, you tell me sorry, and I'm the culprit. Nah. No. Look, I got no hate in my heart for anyone. Anyone at work. It's just I got that old man
Grumpiness.
Yeah, that patience is like diminishing. It's like, yeah, that's what I got for a lot of the youngsters, But for the most, I ain't got. There's nothing to hate.
Mm.
I don't understand that whole. I know you hate me stuff. I don't even know
Why
your
would
last
I?
name.
Yeah.
I have. I got the schedule right here, and I'm not even remotely interested in knowing your last name. I can find out what your last name is, and I don't care. I hate? No, son, you got a worse problem. I'm indifferent to your existence.
You got a worse problem.
Yeah. It's kind of like, okay, if you're like got hit by a car and you're bleeding out on the sidewalk, the person who hates you, he's going to come over to you and go, yeah, that's what you get. And he might feel a certain kind of way about you bleeding out and might have sympathy for you. Then you got motherfuckers like me.
Keep on driving past.
I'm gonna go.
Walk
Oh,
right
shit.
over you.
I'm going, oh shit,
Yep.
that's fucked up.
Step
Keep on-
over.
keep on. Make a long circle around, half circle around you, and keep on going.
I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire.
Yeah. I'm not caring. That's the problem you got with me. I'm like, hey, what's my famous quote is like, hey, no longer a medical professional. Like, I'm telling you right now.
No.
You got a lot of yawning in here.
Yeah.
We're out of gas.
I know I was. I caught my second.
Time
one.
to close up shop, people.
Burned off a lot of energy on that last one.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk no more.
Talk about the subject we do not want to talk about.
I was about to say, yeah, that last one, that last subject, what we don't want to talk about, that took it out of me. That took
got a
it
little
out of
carried
me.
away.
I'm all ready for a nap. I'm all.
Got a little propagandist striking with the freaking signs, picking signs.
And then that puts me in the position of having to decide: do I leave it in for context for the jabs later, or do I cut it all out completely and then just cut around it?
Oh, see, my nemesis is gonna have. If you do leave it in there, the nemesis she's gonna have a fall day with that.
Yeah, that's it.
And it wouldn't even be me. I'm like, yeah. You're going to have to adopt a new nemesis. Because I stayed away from that shit.
I know, I'm just saying, I'll take some heat off you. I'll take some heat off.
Yeah. You see.
Well, just if that episode ends up only being a half hour long, you know why.
You know why?
Yeah. So it's just too hot.
Charlie wouldn't shut his mouth.
Well, I mean, honestly, the bigger thing that I worry about is it being boring. You know, if people don't want to listen to it, it's over talked or
it's the demographic. What is our demographic? I doubt if they'll really.
We don't
18 to 34 male.
Yeah, we really
18
don't.
to 44.
Yeah, we really don't have a diverse slot.
No, we do not.
Yeah,
We
it'd
do
be
not.
different if there was a diverse slot.
No, this is a man cave kind of talk.
Yeah, this is like a
really
Which is
is.
probably
man
why
cave.
all the women in my life are not liking it because it's like.
Oh, my mom likes it. She's one of the 3%.
No, I'm saying, like, some of the women who know me, they say the same thing. They're like, "You just talking the way you normally talk at work." Yeah,
That was the whole point.
that's the whole.
That's
deal.
the show. It's not a show about nothing. It's a show about what we do normally.
What they do? Okay, what? Oh yeah, how you doing, Fawn? What Fawn told me was like, yeah. She goes, some of the stuff that you don't say at work, you're saying.
That tells how you really feel. A microphone in front of your face. The exact opposite of camera shy.
Oh, yeah.
Say, I got a microphone? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about you that you don't know.
I'm like, man, no shyness here. Too old. I get to say that a lot. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to care.
Well, very similar to what you were just saying. As I said, the one thing I hate would be indifference. Love us or hate us, just don't be bored by us. I don't mind a little inflammatory remarks, but if it's just,
I'm over it. Yeah, I don't want that at all.
Beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
if it's too boring, people don't tune in. People don't come back. But that's show business for you. Apparently.
show business, baby.
I think that's about it for us.
Yeah, where it's at. So
Go home, go to sleep.
The tank is empty.
I get no chicken tonight. I want to eat some chicken.
You said you got chicken in the fridge.
I was just about to say that.
That's frozen chicken. You don't
It's
understand.
still chicken.
You guys don't understand.
I didn't say nothing.
You guys don't understand. I mean, I got frozen chicken in there, but I gotta take it out of the bag and put it in the bowl and put it in the microwave.
Well, there's your problem. You put it in the refrigerator and not in the fucking microwave. Nothing get done.
This is true. You've unmasked me. That is my fatal flaw in my plan.
All right. We're gonna wrap it up there. The socials. Check us out at Nightwatch Podcast on Facebook. Follow us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean, as well as our home here on YouTube. If you guys want to help financially support the channel, check out our coffee page, ko-fi.com/Nightwatch Podcast. Buy some coffee, because Yeah, especially if it's not abundantly clear after tonight. We need it.
We work late.
We need the caffeine.
Yes.
And the patience bred from the caffeine. It's the byproduct. But that's going to be it for this shit, folks. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Later.
All right. Time to empty out the mop bucket, run the trash, and hit the lights. Go get off my time clock. And be safe getting home.